Okay, let's unpack this. If you've ever felt like you're just facing this huge wave of new AI tools, maybe not sure which one to even look at first, you are definitely not alone. This deep dive, well, we want it to be your kind of strategic compass through the whole AI landscape right now.
Yeah, and what's really fascinating, I think, is just how fast this landscape is changing. I mean, really evolving. You see new capabilities, new specialized tools popping up almost weekly, it feels like. So our mission today, it isn't really to list every single tool out there. That's impossible. It's more about helping you shift from, feeling overwhelmed to actually making informed, strategic choices.
And it really is such a dynamic frontier, isn't it? You see those huge lists, like 100 AI logos,
Yeah.
and honestly, it can lead straight to just decision fatigue.
Hmm.
So yeah, when everything seems to promise the absolute moon, how do we actually decide where to genuinely put our time and, our resources?
Precisely. And the core question there, it really becomes one of, let's call it sophisticated ROI, return on investment. But look, beyond just the financial returns, we're looking at what some of the sources are calling time ROI, a learning ROI, an impact ROI.
Okay, can you break those down a bit? Time, learning, impact, ROI.
Sure. So imagine a content creator, right?
Mm.
They might test a new AI writing assistant for maybe a month. The time ROI is pretty straightforward. How much faster can they draft their articles? Is it saving them hours? Then learning ROI, well, that involves the new skills they pick up, the prompts, the workflows they master using that tool. And finally, impact ROI. That's the big one. Does it actually elevate the quality of their work or maybe the reach?
Ah, okay. So it's not just about speed.
Exactly. It's about balancing that excitement for what's new with finding tools that actually deliver, proven value in one of those areas.
That makes perfect sense. It's so easy to get sidetracked by the next shiny object syndrome, right? And just looking at the sheer volume of tools, I mean, it's clear there are super specialized AI tools now for almost every job, every function.
Oh, absolutely.
You've got smart assistants for project workflows. You've got these complex data analysis tools. They're definitely not one-size-fits-all solutions anymore.
No, indeed. And something that's often overlooked and what our sources really emphasize is that the smartest AI tools often don't try to completely reinvent your whole process. They're frequently built on, existing management or leadership frameworks that people already understand.
So they integrate better.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. They're designed to kind of slot into traditional workflows pretty seamlessly. And that makes adoption much, much smoother. Even if you're bringing in something specialized like a generative AI for creative stuff or, AI-driven analytics for market research.
Okay, so how do we actually cut through all that noise then? How do we figure out which tools are, genuinely worth our valuable time? I bet a lot of listeners are wondering, okay, how do I even find a reliable expert in this space when it moves so fast?
Right. And the key there is focusing on curated expertise. Sort of. Before you dive headfirst into trying tools, you really need to investigate which tools seem to be resonating with which specific audiences first and try to understand why. Look for those expert voices who have a deep functional knowledge in your particular field.
Not just general AI gurus.
Exactly. Someone who understands your context. They can guide you towards tools that are likely to deliver, say, 70 or 80% of what you actually need really effectively. And honestly, that's often far better than chasing some perfect 100% promise that in reality maybe only delivers 30%. It shifts the focus, you see, from just endless browsing to targeted exploration.
That's a really crucial distinction, yeah. And it sounds like based on that, we shouldn't be searching for that one single magic bullet solution, right?
Yeah.
Even though many people hope for one platform to do it all.
Precisely. That's a common misconception. You'll almost certainly need to use a toolkit rather than just relying on a single tool. The most productive professionals we're seeing are actually orchestrating multiple specialized tools together.
Okay, so how do you manage that? Comparing them.
Well, the smart approach is to run sort of side-by-side comparisons based on your own defined criteria. You almost need to treat it like evaluating enterprise software, even if it's a smaller tool. It's pretty incredible, actually, how these, enterprise-level AI capabilities are now accessible right from your laptop. It makes this kind of granular comparison possible for almost anyone.
Which I suppose brings us to the bigger picture here of like AI literacy. It's not just about knowing the names of the tools, is it? It sounds like it's really about knowing yourself and what you actually need.
No, you're absolutely right. It's fundamentally about being able to first define what you're looking for and then knowing how to ask the right questions of the tools and about the tools. The best tool really is, as they say, in the eye of the beholder. Your choices need to align with the overall AI readiness of, well, you, maybe your team, or even your whole organization. I mean, there's really no point implementing some super advanced automation if your basic workflow isn't even ready for that kind of leap, you know?
Yeah, context is key. So, okay, what does this all boil down to then? The AI and tool universe. Yes, it's vast, but it sounds like it doesn't have to be overwhelming. With the right kind of framework, maybe some expert guidance like you mentioned, and a really clear understanding of your own context, you can navigate from that complexity to, well, clarity. So that raises the big question, I guess. How can you, the listener, apply this knowledge right now, like today?
Okay, your immediate next step. I'd say pick one category, one workflow area that directly impacts your daily work, just one to start. Then go find those trusted expert voices specifically in that space, not generalist specialists, and then test. Compare a couple of tools and gradually, thoughtfully build your personal AI toolkit, one strategic, informed choice at a time. That, I believe, is how you truly distinguish the AI promise from the practical AI reality, both for today and definitely for the future.